now we're going to have to refer to the pattern again. So we finished row 1, which is a cable. Row 2 was just knitted in place. So we're going to be on row 3. Row 3 says that we should do a purl. We got that. Now it's a C3R. So the C3R is something slightly different than we did previously. So you're going to slip the purl stitch, hold it to the back of our work, then we're going to knit, knit. Now we're going to take the purl stitch, put it back onto the working needle, and we will purl it. So we're going to purl this one. So now that was actually a 3-stitch cable. The next instructions say that we are to do a C4L. So let's think about it. We know it's a cable. It involves 4 stitches and it's going to lean left. What that means is these stitches need to stay in the front. So what we're going to do is take the 2 stitches that are knit, hold them to the front of the work. Now we're going to purl the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to take those knit stitches from our needle and place them back onto the working needle, and now we will knit those stitches. And we've completed our first C4L, and you can see that it does lean left with the knit stitches on the top side, our side of the knit. Now the instructions say that we should do a C4 right, or R. So again, we're working with 4 stitches. We know that we want it to lean to the right, and that means that these stitches have to be held to the back because these are the stitches that we want to be on top. So we're going to slip those 2 purls off of our needle. We're going to knit the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to place those purls back onto the left needle. And again, we will purl them. These are not knits. That's what makes it different than the first cable we did. We've got a combination of knits and purls. There. So that is our C4 right, or R. Now we have to do a C4L again. We're going to get lots of practice. So again, remember, these are the knit stitches. We want them to be on the show side. So that means they've got to be held to the front. We're going to purl these, return our stitches to our left needle from the needle holder or the cable needle, and those we shall knit. We're going to knit and knit. And now we've done our second left leaning C4L. Now we get to practice again. It wants us to come right. So we know we don't want the purl bumps on the top. We don't want that. So we want to put them behind the work. We don't want to see them. They're not the showstoppers here. So those go to the back, held to the back. I'm going to knit 2. Don't forget to pick these babies up, slide them back onto my left needle, and purl. And you can't see the pattern quite yet, so you might be worrying about it, but just trust the process because you should have a pattern of knit and purl. That's what's going to help you to stay in pattern or to kind of reaffirm the work that you're doing. So we know that after we're done with that, we're going to do now a CL3. So we started with the purl and the 3-stitch cable. Now we're going to end with a 3-stitch cable. And you can see that the next 3 stitches, you have a knit, and a purl. We know that the knit needs to stay on top because that's the showy side of it. So I'm going to, keeping it in front, this is me using it without the needle, don't be confused. This is me doing the stitch without the needle. I'm going to slip it, forget about the first 2, those stay in front. Come in from behind that one, slip these off, and then put them back onto the needle. Then put that one back. Don't be discouraged if it doesn't make sense. Continue to use your cable needle until you become familiar with the pattern. So I purl that stitch. I'm going to knit, and that completes the 3-stitch cable 3 left, and it does lean left. Now I'm going to purl 1 as to the directions. That leaves me with 3 stitches, which we all know aren't worked until we turn them around because they're part of the I-cord. Now, because this is the back side of the work, or an even row, we're going to just follow it how it lays, how it presents.